As we welcome you back one more time inside Adelard Arena on the day, it's U15's action as the RI St. M's take on the Neponset Valley River Rats. Carson Mertz in net to the left-hand side. Durso in net to the right-hand side. 22.5-minute halves in Beast Tournament action, and we're about to get underway. Nico Chardello will take the face-off for the Saints as he tangles up with McPherson. And the puck sent all the way down into the backside boards. So Chardello starts off with Bent and the 17 of Glance up front. They go with Scherer and Jacobiak on the defensive pairing for the aforementioned Luke Scherer. Dumped all the way down to the corner. Chardello chases it. Set back for Jamie Glance. Glance trying to find a hole right away, and Durso will close that one up. So a face-off to come to Durso's left. They'll change the lines now. Wallos along with Adams and the other Crayer. That's the 12 of Matt Crayer. Saw his brother Dylan earlier today. Dylan scored a goal for the Saints. Matt Crayer. They work with McKyman and Callahan on the back line. Crayer. Callahan. That one sent in through traffic. And a save made by Durso is trying to get a piece of it. Right in front of the net was Chance Adams. Very well call that the Three Regions line. Matt Crayer, Concord, Massachusetts. Easton Wallows, Heartland, Wisconsin. And Chance Adams, Nashville, Tennessee. Three completely separate regions of the country. Icing brings the faceoff all the way down in front of Mertz. Back for Broderick. Broderick fires that one down in the corner, looped around on the backside. Mertz sprawling out left and right and still trying to get his bellow. On the back side of the net is Nicoletta. Nicoletta battles with Bello in the corner. Broderick fires. Mertz saves. Second attempt went just high and wide. And a whistle will bring the puck to the opposite side. It was the 7 of Theodore that had the attempt, went just up over top. Face off for the Saints. Scoots underneath the stick of Scherer. Cross for the 10 of Jacobiak. Sent all the way back down once again. Seems to try to pick that one up with Colkin and Colson. Can only work it to the backside boards. Agafanov Longfield deflected that one around the side of his bench side boards. Scherer now here for the Saints. Tried to turn that one into the neutral zone. Could not. Scherer. Good outlet pass like a Fanov, and that one went right off of Durso's mask. Brought down by Bent. Will Bent works through. Line change for the Saints. Chardello back on the ice once again with Glance. Travis tried to get that one through, could not. As it's deflected back through, and Glance, that may have been the 18 of Gavin Callahan that got held up a little bit. Looked like his jersey got pulled. No call from the officials. Bent for Chardello. Callahan. Callahan gets dumped down. Second time in the same spot. Gavin Callahan's gone down on consecutive plays. No call from the officials. Chardello for Glance. Jamie Glance looking for a slot. Couldn't find one. Callahan comes in to help him out. And that time we will get the whistle and we will get a call. Power play for the Saints. As to the box goes the 98 of O'Neill. Cryer. That one popped up right in front of our broadcast position. Gives us a face-off at center. Chardello beats Theodore on that one. Wide side pass for Cryer. It's chased into the back corner boards. Adams from the blue line. Callahan. Callahan, that one gets deflected. Hits off the glass behind the net. And sent all the way back around. Theodore tries to work with Broderick. Callahan and Theodore collide. Arm goes up for a penalty. It's going to be on the River Rats. Cryer carries this one into the zone. And we're going to get a penalty for tripping on the River Rats. And this is going to give Mount a 5-on-3 for 1:08 as Theodore goes to the box. So Petrowski and Field, along with Sloan for the River Rats. Wallows. Shot across post, back, score! And it's going to be the 19 of Cole Sabrin from Jamie Glance. And 1-0 to the Saints. Wallows. So 135 still remaining on the advantage. Bent fires that one high and wide. Karam's all the way back for Scherer at the blue line. Scherer will send that one deep in. Wallows looks to fire, cannot. Nowhere for him to go. Scherer. And now the arm goes up, and will it negate the remaining 110? It will. To the box goes the 11 of Easton Wallows. 2 minutes for slashing, and we'll go to 4-on-4 for a minute 10. For Sabrin, that was his 4th goal this season. So he now has 4 goals on 6 assists through 12-plus games. It'll be 13 when he's completed this one. Off of the side of Mertz. Stuffed right in front in a lifted shot. It was right up over top of the net, and Roussel wants it, and that's a hard hit into the boards. From the 20 of Jack McKyman. And the referees have a little discussion about this one. And they're going to say McKyman's gone. Boarding on Jack McKyman, 5 and a game misconduct will send him to the locker room. They'll have to put someone into the box to serve the 5. It'll be the 6 of Dylan Colson. So Colson will serve the 5, and this one just turned into a very big differential. 4-on-3. Save made by Mertz. As it got rifled from the blue line from Howard. Seven seconds until Theodore's penalty expires. Which will bring and that one will go all the way back down for icing once again. Cryer. Broderick peels away from him. 5-on-3 for 30 seconds. Howard chases this one all the way down. Deflections and no icing called. Saints will get a player back in 15 seconds as Ethan Wallace's penalty will expire, and that will be wide enough for icing. And 9 seconds still on the penalty to Wallace. Scoots down alongside will be enough to expire the Wallows penalty. So 5-on-4 for 3:45. It's major penalty time, Socha. Kubiak got that one around. Roussel. Broderick. Back for Roussel again. Broderick. Hard shot. Somehow trickled through. Mertz was able to stick that one away, and now Blocker pads one off of the side boards past Socha and all the way down. Broderick tries to bring that one up. Overlaps McPherson. McPherson through the neutral zone. Will have to dump that one all the way down. Chased by Nicoletta into the corner. For Caleb Romp. Romp sends this one all the way. O'Neill chases it back into his own zone. 13 and change left to go here in the half. 2 and change remaining in the major penalty for the boarding infringement by Jack McHyman that sent him to the locker room on a game misconduct. Chardello. Hard shot saved by Durso. And he'll hold on to it for a stoppage of play. Frederick get hit hard into the boards from Callahan. No call from the officials. Petrowski. Hard shot from Frederick. And that one went high and wide. Back for Petrowski. Wide. Hit traffic, in fact, even before his sticked aside from Callahan. That one will ricochet off the boards. Mid-ice battle for the 11 of Walos. Petrowski again. As it comes back for O'Neill. Theodore. As Mertz will shepherd that one. Callahan backhands it around. 1 left to play on the major penalty. Bello. O'Neill. O'Neill thought about pulling the trigger, does not. O'Neill sends that one through traffic. Comes back to him at the blue line. Hits traffic, that time in the boot of the 21 of Chance Adams. O'Neill once again. Petrowski. Mertz makes the save, and Mertz stretches out again. Carson Mertz going left and right to make multiple saves. Keeps the River Rats off the board. .26 seconds left on the power play. And the Saints will get Dylan Colson back. He is the man in the box serving the McKyman penalty. Broderick. Taken away by Glantz. Glantz one-on-one. Glantz fires, and Durso flashes the leather to make the save. Penalty is expired. The Saints got out of that whole shenanigan. From 4-on-3 to 5-on-4. McPherson bumped away. Taken away by Bent. Bent for Chardello. Left it sitting for a moment to try to be picked up and shot by Scherer. Glantz. Bent. bent, tried to send that one across. Knocked down by Socha. Chardello. Off of the boards for Glance. McPherson now. We'll leave that one for Roussel. And Mertz stretches out again to make another save. He's on the left side, then he's on the right side. Carson Mertz just putting on a goaltending clinic here in the first half of this game. McPherson field as they push that one, and Roussel tries to circle that around. It's going to pop out for Sabrin. Cole Sabrin winds, fires, blocker pad saved. Urso sat there right on the doorstep, and an opportunity for Colson that couldn't be pushed forward. Jacobiak, a little bit of a lost edge. Bryce Jacobiak comes back and picks that one up. Looking for Romp in the center, and it bounces off Sabrin for Romp, and then Petrowski sends it all the way down. Ryder Kinsler on a short shift dumps that one all the way down the ice. Jacobiak. That one had distance, but was just a little bit wide. Sabrin continues to poke. Colson tries to come in and help. McPherson in there for Neponset Valley. And kick back to Nicoletta in the neutral zone. Jacobiak from the opposite side dumps that one around. Petrowski chases it. Theodore now here for the River Rats. Carries back into the neutral zone. Theodore and Nicoletta tie up with Adams and O'Neill. And O'Neill trying to murk that one for the River Rats. Off of the stick of Theodore for Wallows. Wallows on a backtrack play for the Saints, trying to get it to Adams. Nowhere to go as it's pushed back by Doyle. Nicoletta. Tic-tac-toe play from Easton Wallows. Wallows looked to fire, and Wallows had bodies of red in front of him. Wallows against Howard. Bello pushed. Cryer. Theodore. As Nicoletta wipes out. Theodore continues to carry that one around. Comes back for Howard. Howard fires. Mertz through traffic. Sent that one away. 3-on-2 opportunity here for the Saints. Good backtrack from Bello to get into that play. Cryer along the backside boards. And Chance Adams had a chance. Scherer for Cryer. Adams couldn't get a foot on it. Federico. And a flash of the leather from Mertz. Six and a half left to go in the first half. We played 22-and-a-half-minute halves in Beast hockey. Federico up into the netting, out of play. Longfeld. Travis. tied up on the far side boards, near to the side of the Mount bench. Mertz just kicks that one away. McPherson tries to kick that one back. Bent. Sorry, check that out. That was Monroe for the River Rats in the middle, and a whistle and a stoppage of play. We're going to get a penalty. It's the 11 of Monroe to the box in 2 minutes for hooking. Nice save by Durso. It was Bent. Tried to run that one right from the draw. And Neponset Valley has just gotten a bench minor. And now he's just throwing him out of the game. So Neponset Valley will finish this one -1 coach. And McPherson will have to go to the box for 2 minutes and 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. And a bench minor and an ejection for unsportsmanlike conduct from the coach. Bent winds, fires. That one goes wide. Again, as it goes across, Bent from Glance. Bent picks it right back up. Wallows, Bent, Crayer, Glance. Work on the sides for the Saints here. Plenty of ice space for them. Wallows. Glance. Carries this one through Sabrin. Bent. Switch play for Wallows. Back for Bent. Bent fires, and that one kicked aside by Durso. It will come all the way down to Mertz. Mertz is going to go ahead and fire that one all the way up for Glance. Glance backtracks for Wallows. Wallows holds. Back down into the corner, and once again they go tic-tac-toe to Crayer. Back for Wallows, trying to come back across for Bent, and it gets poked out of the zone. Crayer backtrack to get it, sends that one for Wallows. Bent lines fires, kicked aside by Durso. 15 seconds left in the first penalty. Bent fires again, blocker pad from Durso. Bent inside Durso, another save is that time. It was from the corner off the 17 of Glance. 5 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3, and then there'll be 5 seconds of 5-on-4 before all the penalties will be expired. Rumpf. Backhanded attempt. And Caleb Rumpf's one got kicked away. Callahan got kicked away. Both penalties expire. It's 5 aside. Caleb Rumpf right in front. Can't get that one to go. Callahan chasing the corner. Callahan thrown down to the ice. No call from the referees. Caleb Rumpf gets sandwiched in. And Theodore takes it away for the River Rats. 2 and change left to go here in the half. Ryder Kinsler fights that one to the corner. As Kinsler gets bottled up. Theodore for the River Rats. Dumps that one down along. Nicoletta chases it. That'll be icing and a stoppage of play. Two and change separating us from the final intermission of the afternoon. Past O'Neill. Foot race. And O'Neill beat out the Saints players, but the Saints battling for it. Britton. Longfield. Agafonov and Britton from the corner. Agafonov slots over in the center now with Longfield as they're calling for it, and Durso will make the save. And Dylan Colson got another good shot off. Left sitting right in front as Chance Adams tried to get one. Another attempt for Adams. Broderick sends him into the boards. Wallows, Callahan, that one hit traffic, left sitting there. Wallows picked it right back up. Came for Cryer in the middle. And Field takes it away. Oh, what did Carson Mertz just do? That puck was destined for the back of the net, and somehow Mertz turned his leg and was able to get it to come down in the crease and knocked it away. Absolutely bonkers save from Mertz. And now he's going to get one right into the breadbasket on a draw play. And he'll stop that one from Howard. Might be a candidate for save of the season right there. Britton. Bent for Nicoletta. They're going to push this one around inside of the last minute to play here in the 22.5-minute halves in Beast hockey. Broderick. Roussel. McPherson. Broderick whiffed. Roussel whiffed. And it gets kicked away into the corner by the Saints. Plocker patted aside on the attempt from Howard. Pushed back to the blue line. Glance and Bent. Bent's going to take a run for it with 3 seconds left, and it gets just bottled up in the middle of things, and we've reached the end of one. 1-0 Saints after one. On the Cole Saber in goal, we'll take the break and be back. Final 22 and a half minutes. As the Saints lead 1-0 on the goal from Cole Sabrin. Carson Mertz has just been absolutely bonkers in net for the Saints. Probably just made the save of the season, too. We go Adams, along with Scherer, Wallace Crayer, for the Saints, along with the 10, and Bryce Jacobiak. So first 5 on the ice. Start this last period of play. Poke checked all the way down. Be chased by Jacobiak. For Scherer. That one went over everybody. Mertz. Jacobiak. Well, that one's carried across into the offensive zone. Crayer tried to work there with Adams. Federico. And easily shepherded around by Mertz. For Matt Crayer underneath him. O'Neill wiped out on his own and somehow sold it enough for the penalty. They're going to call Matt Crayer for the trip. So Crayer in the box, 2-minute power play for the River Rats. And that one is sent all the way back. Broderick and O'Neill work with Bello and Doyle. Theodore is the other player for the River Rats. As 30 seconds have gone by, O'Neill from the blue line. Theodore shoved into the boards by Nicoletta. Back for O'Neill. And through traffic, that one went wide. Bello right there on the doorstep. In front of Mertz. Back for O'Neill at the blue line. Theodore. Blocker padded up high and wide. This one's going to hit off of bodies bent. Off to the races. And that one was stopped by Durso's second attempt from Jamie Glantz. Also stopped by Durso. Good shorthanded attempt here from the Saints. Nicoletta from the blue line. He keeps that one in. That'll just burn time off of the penalty clock. O'Neill for Broderick. Past McPherson and all the way down. Soja. Taken away. Severin. Dispossessed from McPherson. That is about as perfect a penalty kill as you can get from the Saints. One true shot on net. They had a couple of attempts their own and almost had us shorthanded. Jacobiak. Cole Sabrin. Caleb Romp now as he carries that one through. Was looking to work with Ryder Kinsler offensively. Kinsler collided hard with Howard and sent Howard to the ice for a moment. McPherson from his own blue line for Soja. Soja wants fires, kicked, saved by Mertz. Sabarin tries to get around Federico, cannot. Hard shot from Kinsler. May have gotten a piece of somebody's stick as it deflected up high. Wyatt Britton. Britton, good glove down by Britton and a move into the zone for him. This will come all the way down for icing and a whistle and a stoppage of play. Don't forget to follow Fans Only Sports Network on social media at FOSPRTZ. And follow online as well. Catch the games live and on demand. Fans Only Sports. It's Fans Only, SPRTZ.com. Longfield. Sure. Colson and Longfield again on the far side as that one went all the way around. Pushed back in. The 18 of Gavin Callahan. Callahan for Colson. Scherer. Deflected off of Petrowski and went up over top of his own net, luckily. Agafonov. Callahan. Colson. And offside. $17 left to go. Callahan lost a handle on it as Doyle battled him. Theodore tries to take that one away. Adams comes back to get it. Hard shot. Went high and wide from the 11 of Easton Wallace. Theodore tries to go wrap around and it got in. It popped up off of the edge of the pads and went backwards. And Theodore has this game level at 1. And change. Soja. Chardello. For Nicoletta. And Chardello from the side. That one sits for Jamie Glantz. Came all the way back for Nicoletta, and they're going to call icing. Nicoletta. chased by Britain. Another icing. Sure. Callahan. For Caleb Rump. Rump behind the net gets pushed around. Able to work the puck free for Sabrin. Scherer. Callahan. Scores! Kevin Callahan sent one deep, and Caleb Rump found a way to redirect it right from the inside corner. 15-15 left to go, and now 2-1 to the Saints. Rump picks up his 6th of the season. And the Rump-Sabrin pairing has scored the 2 goals of the day. Britain gets shoved hard into the boards. Kept by Longfield. For Colson. Past Britain will be chased. And craftfully moved defensively by the Saints. Hard shot from Jakubiak. Travis. Federico for the River Rats. Taken away by Nicoletta. Backhanded by Cryer. Jakubiak. Federico, and now Travis and Federico. And Nicoletta got in the way of it. Adams for Cryer. Scherer sends one. That goes wide. Wallows on the far side for Cryer. And it'll come all the way down for Mertz to shepherd that one behind his own net. Soja. Mertz. And 14 of Luke Scherer. Doyle. And Scherer will chase this one back once again. Howard from the blue line. Deflected up high. Cryer tries to push that one across the blue line right in front of the Mount bench. Cannot. It's kept in. Mertz stonewalls Bello. Wallows trying to push outside of the zone. Bello tried to get it right in front of the Mount bench. Whiffed on it. Has to track all the way back. Line change for the Saints. Soja sends that one for Theodore. Deflects off of him. Britain will pick it up. Why Britain past Chardello. Wrap around and got in! Will Bent with the spinorama. And he stuck it in the 5-hole. It's 3-1. Jamie Glantz will pick up the assist on what is Will Bent's 14th goal of the season in just the 13th game. He is averaging essentially a goal a game. That is just absolutely ridiculous statistics. And we saw this last year with Conrad Fondrick, who is now in the U.S. National Team Development Program, and is Will Bent trying to write himself a ticket to Minnesota. $11 and change left to go here. Still plenty of hockey time. But now a 3-1 scoreline. Kinsler. Sabarin. Caleb Romp. Sabarin a goal, Romp a goal. And now Will Bent for 3. Theodore on the other side for the River Rats has their lone goal, and that's how we have our 3-1 scoreline. Field pushed into the wall. Tries to wrap that one around, kicked away. Carried by Romp as he works with Kinsler and Sabarin. Deflects up off of the boards in front of the River Rats bench. McPherson will carry that one away. McPherson and Russell in the corner. And Mertz closes the door as Broderick battles with Romp. Line change for the Saints, line change for the River Rats. Jacobiak. Longfield tried to push it through. Jacobiak gets tied up with the 9 of Federico, and they're going to call him for the trip. So Bryce Jacobiak's going to go to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. That one's going to carry him all the way off the boards and all the way down. Howard. Pass Monroe. Nicoletta chases it, and icing. Sloan. Soja carried that one forward for Wallows. Wallows sends it all the way back for Turiak. And Soja. Crayer. And Soja picks that one up. Rats having trouble trying to get it through the neutral zone. Federico trying to carry on his own. Dispossessed there as Crayer. Nicoletta collided with him. Callahan whaps it away. And a one-on-one opportunity there for Wallow, stoned by Durso. Wallows. Crayer. Winds fires, and Crayer hit that one off the side of Durso. Crayer in the corner. Petrowski. And getting hit hard was Scherer from Piotrowski. 2-minute minor for high sticking will send him into the box. Eight and change left to play here in regulation. Bent. Scoots past Scherer. Wallows, Scherer, Bent. Along with the 17 of Glance and the 19 of Cole Sabrin. Bent winds, fires, save Durso. Will come all the way back around and be chased by Glance. Icing is the call. Rumpf into the corner for Tardello. Rumpf. 1:11 left remaining in the advantage. Callahan has it bounce up over top of him. So Callahan starts this out with Adams. Back in it for Crayer. Comes to Adams at the blue line. Callahan. Cross ice pass looking for Crayer, and Soja got in the way of it. Sends it all the way down. Line change goes for the River Rats. Adams. Bring that one in. It's deflected off the boards. Comes all the way down. Icing will be the call. $18 seconds remaining. The man advantage and 6:20 remaining in the period. Oh, clock error on our part. Apologies on that one as we will work to fix it. Knocked down in the corner. Zagafanov. Colson. Kobiak. Bello for the River Rats. Penalties expired. We're 5 aside. And the final 5:45 left to play. Jacobiak sends that one around for Agapanov. Nikita Agapanov on the far side. Work that one for Longfeld. Dumped in by Colson. Kicks off of Durso. Corralled through the neutral zone, carried back in field, right in front. Worked with McPherson for the River Rats as they tried to see if they can get a turn and a shot. This one's going to come for Howard. Howard sends one, and it's up over top of everyone and everything. On a blocker pad save from Mertz, and Nicoletta got hit in the back of the head in the process of that play. Socha. Wide. Field. Picks it around the back side. Wallows. Krayer. Lines and fires. Socha. Adams. Scherer. For Wallows. Adams. It'll be sent all the way down. Foreign change left to play here. Scherer poke checks that one. Socha. Field tried to redirect that one past Mertz. Ends up wide instead. Mertz splitting the legs again and stops another one. Puerto Rico. That one came right across Travis, trying to get in front of that for the River Rats, could not. Monroe. Now Will Bent. Bent, one of the 3 goals on the day for the Saints. Jamie Glantz. Nicoletta. Callahan. They reached that one out. Ricciardello. Hard shot from Callahan, saved by Durso. And 2 and change separates us from the end of this one. Back for Jacobiak. Scherer. Fired that one right across the mouth of the goal. He's back for Rump. Off of Sabrin. Back into the offensive zone for the Saints. Sent past Ryder Kinsler. Scherer, and it stays in the zone off of Sabrin. Scherer, Rump. 2 minutes left to go. And the Saints continue to keep it in the zone. Now, finally, it'll come all the way back out for Jacobiak in the neutral zone. Jacobiak will dump it right back in. Line change for the Saints. Rump. Dumps it all the way back down in again. Side of the final 90 seconds. Nicoletta will tap that one down. Theodore for Nicoletta. Colson and Howard for the River Rats. Bello tries to get one more attempt. He cannot get it to go. Poke checked through. Agafonov stops on a dime. Longfield picks up the play. Longfield goes flying over top of the stick of Howard. And Longfield and Howard, along with Colson and another River Rats player, all tie up in the corner. And they are still continuing to tangle with each other. And this one gets carried by Theodore in the final 30 seconds. And Theodore collides right in with Callahan. And Callahan and Theodore want to have a go at it with each other. Adams and Russell. Pushed back by the referees. Roussel shot, score from Field. Just snapped one. 12 seconds left. It's a 3-2 game. And they're going to pull the goaltender. Offside. Three, 2, and 1 will do it for this one. The horn will sound, and the Saints will sneak out of here with a 3-2 victory. That'll do it for us here on Panzoli Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in to another edition of Rhode Island St. M's Hockey. We'll see you back here at Adelard in due time. Good night.